Blah, blah, blah. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, Dad Dude. Oh, we got to talk about what y'all talking about, which is the GOAT debate. Again, this is a different angle because David Falk, Michael Jordan's former agent, is talking and talking loud. So we're going to have to answer some of the questions out there. And just looking at the GOAT debate, is it ever objective or is it always personal? Let's talk about the memories of when you thought someone was the best player, greatest player of all time, how that paralyzes you. And whoever's not your GOAT, are they your number two? And finally, we're going to have to talk about what David Falk really said, because David Falk said something that I'm not so sure is true on its surface. And what am I talking about? Well, first, we got to know who David Falk is. And look at that quote. Quote, I really like LeBron. I think that if Jordan had cherry-picked what teams he wanted to be on that had two other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. The hell David Falk talking about? What do you mean two other superstars? Who is David Falk? Let's find out.
This is who David Falk is. He's a provocateur on his best day. Okay, he's Michael Jordan's longtime agent. He is that. I'm a neighbor of David Falk and have known him for 45 years. Okay? I've had millions of basketball-related conversations with David Falk. No one should be surprised that David Falk is going out there with the MJ flag, because if you think that, stop.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there because you lived in the same house for 45 years? Let me stop.
Just get out of the sports talking about business and go to something else. Now, I hate the conversation because it requires you to say something negative about someone who's truly great and all-time great.
Facts.
To make your point. And that's the most tiresome thing about the GOAT conversation. Let me just say this. I'm not going to sit here and say that LeBron James has to be considered better than Magic Johnson. That's garbage. I'm not going to say LeBron James has to be considered better than Bill Russell. That's garbage. I'm not going to say LeBron James has to be considered better than Kobe Bryant. That's garbage. LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time in all team sports. I'm sorry, if that's not good enough, turn the page. Get over yourself. So in other words, I'm going to proclaim and support and wave the LeBron James flag for his greatness, but if I say he's less than number two, that's not good enough for you, to hell with you. And I'm not saying that as in support of David Falk. I'm saying that as somebody who has watched basketball and lived with basketball my whole life. I got to say that LeBron James is better than Kobe Bryant? What? Put me in a grave first.
Ooh! Ooh! You ever get in an argument with your wife, and just walk with me right here. And usually my arguments go two levels. The first level is what I actually said. And what I actually said a lot of times is right, sometimes it's not. But the point is, the times I am right, she knows I'm right, I know I'm right, and then guess where she takes it? To level two, which is, it's the way you said it. It's the tone, right? The way that Wilbon just said that told me that he may be right, but boy, we're going to take it to level two. Why you say it like that? Now, obviously, Wilbon's GOAT is Michael Jordan, and Stephen A. Smith's GOAT is Michael Jordan. And I only bring that up because it's the ESPN Connect. David Falk said this on Stephen A. Smith's show, etc. So you can see how a lot of times the GOAT debate doesn't turn out objective. It turns out personal to get to being objective. Hey, I may be as guilty as well. So no foul, no harm on this play. Let's talk about this, because I'm looking at it and I'm saying David Falk got this all started off of a fallacy. What's the fallacy, Marcellus? This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. Well, the fallacy is this. LeBron James played with two other superstars. My second brain, please tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't think he did. Let's go. He in Cleveland, Kyrie Irving, and then Kevin Love. 28-12, Minnesota, Kevin Love was balling. Was that a superstar? I digress. Let's keep going. Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Toronto All-Star, Chris Bosh was balling. Superstar? As Stephen A. Smith just said, I saw a clip. Superstar is reserved for the select few. So he was talking about Tyrese Halliburton, how he's not a superstar. And, Chris Bosh, superstar? Yo, whatever y'all want to call it, whatever. Anyway, Anthony Davis, okay. But then Austin Reeves, we know damn well no. But then you got Westbrook. Yeah, but he got him only one season. And was he a superstar at that time? Dwight Howard, we know what happened there. Carmelo Anthony, some important role. Shaq, when they said he was past his prime. Luka, but that was a swap out for Anthony Davis. So, beat it up in the comments. Tell me, please, when did LeBron James ever play with two superstars? Am I nitpicking? I don't know. Y'all know I think LeBron is my GOAT, but I'm trying to be objective. I think I am being objective, but whatever. All the years of experience in athletics, I guess. I look at it this way. Who is peak? And I say Michael Jordan. Best basketball player for peak was Michael Jordan right there with LeBron James. But the tiebreaker is he held that peak longer than Michael Jordan, whatever that is. And you can say, well, Michael Jordan had his peak higher. Okay. But how long did he stay up there? And then how long did he stay where LeBron was? I'm talking to you, and then under LeBron. So I look at it that way. But let's get into this, how we're really paralyzed by our memories. Michael Wilbon, 45 years and neighbor to David Falk. Come on, you know how many times he done heard? You know how many times he done went over and said, hey, what did Michael do then? What was he thinking then? What happened then? That colors you because it's the same reason why I don't listen to new rap like I used to listen to old rap. One, I'm in a different phase of life, but two, I'm not impressionable. It just can't hit me the same. I'm resisting it. So like Wilbon and Stephen A. or whoever, all of us kind of the same age. I'm the youngest of the three. They're resisting this new rap. They're resisting this new basketball. They're resisting LeBron James. I will walk around here and tell you straight from my heart and say it's objective. Outkast is the best group ever. And if you don't want to deal with that, well then what did Wilbon say? Turn the page. What up? Take me to my grave. Or NWA. Really? Now, there's some new groups out there that's killing it. Oh, well, good for them. But they ain't getting in here. And if I had to go on a rap show, if they had to revise Yo MTV Raps, I would be sitting there lying to y'all every day, talking about I'm really consuming this new music to the point where it could change my mind. Right? Now, there's been amazing new artists. Like, for me, it's Rakim of yesterday. Put on Rakim today, I'm still like, nothing better. You can say something that's good. Andre 3000, nothing better. Something that's good, Jerry Curl, Ice Cube. Something's better, no. You could be as good at times. Kendrick and Drake, you know what I'm saying? I know what it is. But that's what this argument is really devolved into. It's just like, no, I'm going to look out for my boy. I'm going to look out for the one. When you were ironing your dickies, about to go to the swap meet to go get a herringbone. You saved up 20. You about to go get it. Who were you watching on the tube? That is your favorite basketball player, more than likely. What were you listening to? That's your favorite groups and artists, right? Simple as that. What show were you watching? That's your favorite show. Different Strokes and all that. Like, it's just the way it is. So we're going to have this argument to exhaustion, but in reality, it's already been solved. It's already been stated. You go to a certain age, who you thought the best basketball player was. He even brought up Bill Russell. And objectively speaking, it's other than the rings, which is a team title, but team award and accolade, I don't know where you go with this. So who's your GOAT? And the best question I like from all of what they said is the GOAT debate, and Wilbon knows this, it's between Jordan and LeBron. That's a debate, even though Kareem should be in there to me, but whatever. Jordan, LeBron. Whoever you say is not the GOAT, are they number two? No, Kobe. And that's wild. We're having a debate of who's the GOAT. And you're like, nah, it shouldn't even be that debate. It should be Kobe. It should be Bill Russell, etc. Magic Johnson, whatever you want to do. Kareem. We're all over the place, basically. That's why we all don't go to the same barbershop, because this would not end. But I love that. Fascinating question. Whoever's not your GOAT, are they your number two? For me, yes. Michael Jordan is number two because LeBron's the GOAT. I like the longevity conversation. I don't care what you say, you stat padding. Dog, if you could play 20-something years at that level, stat pad all you want, god dang, I can't even say it, but I can rap. Stat pad all you want, damn it. Do what you can do. Dog, at a certain age, your body's like, I don't want to do this. And you still doing it? What category you call that? I don't know, but I call that insane. Well, y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm about to flow. Some of them say it's insane in the membrane. So let's go get this thing, boy. Let's go. Hey! This is my song. I can't lie to y'all. I got to put that back. I got to go back. I love how it come in. Let's go get this money, baby. Yo. The GOAT debate, wow, this personal beef. Barbershop was over gold fronts and teeth. Yeah, MJ 6 rings, no loss. But LeBron, been a boss, took scrubs to the finals like God with the cross. Ooh, Wilbon, Chi-Town pride. Mike, he lied. David Falk pulling strings, puppet show. LeBron built empires from Akron snow. So look, MJ's the myth, Bron's the math. One flew, one built the same damn path. Mike had Pippen, Robin, Phil, and Zen. Bron had plumbers, young gunners, and hit 10. Woo! They mad cause Bron speaks his own lane. Ain't begging nobody, ain't playing no game. He got schools, got rings, and billions to boast. Still they talk like he just a regular ghost. Nope. This ain't no stat sheet, it's feelings and friends. Like who your uncle met or who signed your bands. It's personal, not factual. That's what it be. LeBron got them receipts in that HD. Falk acting like Bron hurt his stocks cause he ain't cashing in on them Nike socks. Wilbon crying cause he missed that fade. But Bron still ballin' and never throwing shade. So hey, they mad cause the game changed, it ain't the same. But greatness evolves, that's a part of the game. Bron ain't Mike, and Mike ain't Bron. But only one still hooping with the hairline gone. Ooh, so GOAT or not, the throne got room. MJ's a legend, Bron's still in bloom. What? When it's all said and the barbers go mute, you can spell greatness without the king salute. Salute that man, doing all he can. He's living up to God's plan. When you walk, he ran. Hoorah! It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.